Welcome to Silicon Valley Nonprofits, a service of KMVT Community Media. I'm Bev Lenahan, your host. Our guest today is Danielle Inocencio, a good dog recipient. We're going to find out what that means. Welcome today, Danielle. So nice to have you here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, Good Dog Autism Companions is really the full name of the program, and it sounds like a great concept. Tell our viewers about it.
Sure, yeah. So Good Dog Autism Companions is really a non-for-profit organization that is all about placing service dogs into families with children with autism. It's a non-for-profit, and I'm so excited that we came across this organization. But one of my favorite things about Good Dog Autism Companions is the founders. So Good Dog Autism was founded by two autism parents, and the reason that it was founded is because of the amazing transformation that they saw in their child and in their family and their lives when a service dog was placed with their child.
It sort of all starts with a passion, doesn't it?
It does.
And these transformations really can drive a lot of energy for things to happen, that's for sure.
Right.
Well, you know, we know for a long time that pets have been good for families. And so talk a little bit about the difference between a service dog for a child with autism and a pet.
Okay. So, I mean, in general, right, we know pets are great for families, and it's so nice to have, you know, that special furry friend around. But a service dog is really different. One of the key differences that you find in a service dog is trained to do tasks that mitigate the disability of the person with the disability. And so the other big difference is service dogs have public access rights. And because of that,
sure,
that service dog can go anywhere with the kid or the person with the disability. So one key thing that I always like to mention that I think is big is, you know, for example, our kids with autism, it's stressful for them to leave the house. When they're home, it's fine. They're relaxed, it's home, they know what to expect. But as soon as they leave the house and they're expected to go into a grocery store or a mall or even sometimes a family gathering, they don't know what to expect. It's the fear of the unknown. Not only that, it's loud. It's, you know, there's just a lot going on, and it's pretty stressful for our kids in those situations. And the great thing about having the service dog available, that service dog can go everywhere with the kid.
Well, I think that's a big benefit, and we forget that sometimes, that access and how important that is. Exactly. Well, tell us, what does the current research have to say about autism and how it affects young people?
Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely a lot of research that shows, you know, that how autism is affecting each kid differently. But there's also some great research that shows how having a dog really helps a child with autism. So, for example, there was one study that showed that just having a service dog greatly decreased the amount of stress hormones in a child with autism. And so that goes back to my point where I said, you know, they're stressful. It's stressful for them to be outside and to go into public and go to a mall or out to dinner. And just having that service dog is really going to help bring the stress levels down.
Well, for you and your family, Danielle, what has this meant with regards to quality of life and having Katie in your family, and for your son, Tyler?
Yeah, you know, the quality of life since we've brought her in it's hard to imagine life before her and how we even survived before her. You know, the quality of life has really been amazing having her with us. You know, we can now go on outings with our son. He doesn't always still want to go, but we can bring him now, and he's more likely to come because he has his service dog with him. And just the support, you know, so in the past, if my son was having a bad day, it was really a snowball effect. It was one bad thing after another, and it just kept
And it affects
going.
the whole family.
Yeah.
So if other people want to learn about Good Dog, tell us how they should get a hold of you.
Yeah, so they should definitely go to the website, which is gooddogautismcompanions.org, or you can also just visit the Facebook page and search Good Dog Autism, and there's tons of information on Facebook as well.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.